easy, why? Thumping on it.
On Monday, the encampment under the International Bridge in Del Rio looked like this. A few thousand migrants taking shelter. And another fear, COVID-19. Thousands gathered in a confined space. Mayor Bruno Lozano issued an emergency declaration, part of the plan shutting down the Del Rio International Bridge.
I need to protect the assets of Del Rio, Texas.
More than 10,000 migrants, mostly Haitian, were in southern Texas as of Friday.
Right now, close to 14,000 migrants are encamped under the International Bridge and surrounding areas.
Buses full of Haitians arrived in Ciudad Acuña in Mexico Friday, and many of them said they planned to cross the Rio Grande. But Reuters saw hundreds of migrants waiting back into Mexico to get essentials they said they weren't getting on the U.S. side. U.S. Border Patrol says it's providing water, towels, and portable toilets. Staying in a squalid camp under a bridge. Most of the people Reuters spoke with hadn't come directly from Haiti, but had instead journeyed through Mexico and Central and South America.
Shalom and greetings. I'm your faithful and delighted host, Watchman Z, and today we'll be taking a tour of PSYOPS Heaven. Our first destination en route will be BS Island, located in the District of Columbia, to be exact 1600 block of Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest.
Faced with the influx, the U.S. temporarily closed the port of entry at Del Rio as traffic built up.
You're gonna have to start turning around. It's no time frame.
Police officers told motorists to turn back, rerouting them to the east.
Just to give you a brief history on PSYOPS Heaven, PSYOPS Heaven is powered and sponsored by three-letter agencies that have been brainwashing and controlling people internationally since their beginning. If you look directly to the right, you will see a monument inscripted, "Cartels are bringing Haitians over out of the kindness of their hearts."
The chaos in Del Rio is giving ammunition to critics who say President Joe Biden's more humane approach to immigration has encouraged migrants.
Now, the Biden administration is working on plans to send Haitians back to their homeland. Details are not yet finalized, but could likely involve 5 to 8 flights per day starting tomorrow. And San Antonio could be among the departure cities.
We now have 1/3 of the population of the city of Del Rio, Texas, in a confined space. The dynamics of what's happening down there is changing almost every minute now.
By Friday afternoon, that number had grown to nearly 14,000. Border Patrol Chief Raul Ortiz said the cartels are busing the migrants, mostly Haitians, into Acuña, Mexico, and they're crossing the river into Del Rio in large numbers.
We've never seen a migrant population explode so quickly on the immediate border area like we saw over the last 72 hours.
Ortiz said officials will start moving the migrants to processing centers across the region.
We need to make sure is that we work with our partners in Mexico so we can slow that traffic down or deter it and turn it around. You know, they need to know that they don't have a free pass to come into the U.S. right here.
Now, the Haitians at the border are seeking asylum. Haiti is one of the poorest nations and plagued with natural disasters and political instability. In July, the president was assassinated, and in August, a major earthquake and powerful storm hit the country.
As thousands of those migrants enter here into the United States, Governor Greg Abbott has set aside major funding to secure the southern border. On Friday, he signed a bill that will provide $2 billion in state funding. Now, a large chunk of that will go towards building a border wall, and the rest of it will go to law enforcement, emergency responders, jails, and lawyers.
Certainly disastrous, but from the officials I'm talking to who are on the ground processing these folks say a lot of them actually left Haiti maybe 3 or 5 years ago and lived in South America. We knew that was a migration trend. And essentially right now, cartels are exploiting the Biden administration message that because of what's going on right now in Haiti, now is the time to come. Now is the time to be a Haitian trying to come to the United States.
There is some protective.
Bring, bring, bring. Hello? Hey, Joe. How's it going? Hey, Barack. Woo, the cow jumped over the moon. Yeah, no, I do not. I do not. Joe? Sorry, Barack. I got an issue. I got to get the people's eyes off of this situation in Afghanistan. What do I need to do? Well, Joe, call the Alphabet Boys. I got a good plan. Put some Negroes down there at that border, and people won't be thinking about Afghanistan no more. Put about 14,000 of them down there. You can do this, Joe. Yes, you can.
It's easy, why? Stomping on it.